Good morning. Welcome to the Unentertainment Show. I am the opposite of your entertainment. I'm here for information only. In fact, who can say if I'm even real or not? Because, quite frankly, you can't. All you believe is what you see with your eyes and feel with your hands. Unfortunately, we live in a world where those the physical no longer applies. Those physical realities do not apply here any longer. Personally believing that we are in a flux, so to speak, a place where the world of the spirit and the world of the physical are not intertwining but clashing, being forced back together like oil and water, and the same response that you get from oil and water is what is happening with the spirit and the physical. I just want to show you this real quick. This is become a person close to me, not very close. I wouldn't even know if they were my friend or not, but probably not. A person close to me says that he didn't do anything really that bad. That, do you see how easily the public is convinced when they want to believe something? When they want it to be true, you can make yourself believe anything. Because this man, albeit he's an American, other than that, he's not. He's acting to me like he's an agent. And that gentleman sitting right there, Mr. Putin, holds all the cards. I believe it's in their posture. They're sitting in the chair. You see how he's on the edge? Donald Trump's on the edge. And look at Vladimir Putin, relaxed, completely in control. Donald Trump's on the edge of his seat, nervous. Everybody else is oblivious. But those two, no. I can't understand how, if the government, says, look, if the government came to me or you and said, give it up, you don't have a choice, do you? They would take it. How is it that they don't go into the offices of his accountants and just take the records? Because that's what they would do with you and me. They would walk in there and take that stuff. But Mr. Putin has some deep dirt on our president, and he's using our president. It's clearer and clearer. If one of us did the things that he's doing, we would be arrested for treason. We would be in prison. We would be in federal prison. We'd be buried somewhere out there in Arizona, underground, where we could never see the light of day again. Where cameras monitor you 24/7. You can't even take a dump or pick your nose without somebody seeing it. Down the cell block from El Chapo, that's where you would be. That's where I would be. But in my personal opinion, and they will kill you for this, don't get it wrong. Our government is not above assassination. We've done it many, many times, probably to our own citizens. This government is absolutely, he's talking about having people killed. He's talking about killing the whistleblower. He's talking about, look, that's not some slip of the tongue. It's not some, it's a straight, blatant contract on the life of the person or persons who are threatening him. It's a blatant, point blank contract. Look at what he said to the people he told to build the wall, and if they break any laws, he'll pardon them. What the? Really? So what happens, and I'm saying this and God forbid, but this is the reality that we now live in. What happens if someone manages to do exactly what Donald Trump said, assassinate the spy, and he just pardons them? He said, I can pardon myself. Is that true? I don't know. That thought never even occurred to me. It never occurred to me that as a president sitting in office that he cannot be convicted of a crime. It never occurred to me. I always thought that the laws applied to everyone, but apparently that's why they call it District of Columbia. But the laws do not apply to everyone. It's obvious. It's clear. It's point blank in your face. I know some people the laws don't apply to also. I know that I have to, in order to hopefully gain, maybe years from now, some I have no other choice but to drop the protection from abuse, I guess. There's no other choice. Because it's never going to be, no one's going to prosecute that person. No one's ever going to say, it's always something. It's not like we're building a case for bank fraud. We're building a case for a PFA violation, man. And when a witness says that they've seen them together, well, that would be it, right? End of story. You're going to the who's gal. When they say we'll testify in court, when I see this man on my daughter's cell phone on FaceTime, that would be enough to violate the PFA, right? No. Look, I don't have a choice. Police, I've been begging you for the past year for help.